Morning, guys.
Good morning.
It is July 24th, AT date 167. We're hiking with some friends that we met way back in New York at the Grey Moor Monastery, that friary we stopped at for one night. They had just gotten on the trail and we're doing low miles, but well, we slowed down and started taking zeros, and they caught up to us. So it's cool to meet up with them again and see them still on the trail. So we set up camp at a stealth site next to a river last night, and we were all going to cowboy camp because there wasn't a whole lot of room for tents. And one second. And then more thunderclouds rolled in, and it wasn't supposed to rain at all. So weather reports are sketchy, not always correct, and this is the mountains, right? Mountains make their own weather. So we buttoned up, and it rained and thundered. Yeah, we all made it through. So today is going to be an interesting day because it's not a high mileage day. We're only doing about 11 and a half, 12 miles to Mizpah hut. And there's some tent sites there, and that's going to set us up to go over the presidentials tomorrow. And then we'll be just past the presidentials, and then we'll go in town for another resupply. So should be an interesting day. Clear skies, supposed to be warm, and not supposed to rain. So we'll see how this goes, right? And I'm rock hopping across a creek. Woo. So let's get to hiking, right? See ya.
Come ye not from Newcastle, come ye not from away. Dun, 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 dun. I'm hiking with the homies up a fucking hill.
Pardon that one. Gigi, go, I'm filming. once he turns 18 years old, he's going to be able to.
Right, but I don't know.
This one has two lights to a blink.
Okay, only an 11.2 mile day today. I know, short days, right? So we're actually at Mizpah Spring Hut in Newman Tent Site. We're actually camped out in Newman Tent Site nearby the hut. We started off at a stealth site just about a mile and a half before Ethan Pond Shelter. So we were kind of down here next to the river somewhere, this river that drains out to out of Ethan Pond. So we passed Ethan Pond early in the morning. We left out of our tent site about 6:10 or so, and then had a really nice, pleasant down climb through here, and not tough at all. And then we got down to US Route 302, and we're just kind of hanging out there, and we were eating breakfast, and got some trail magic. A gentleman stopped by with his dog. His name was Dreamer, and his dog Victory. And they gave us some Gatorades, and that was pretty cool. And then we began a really, really hard climb up. And this is really, really steep. Lots of scrambling. And we stopped at Webster Cliffs to fly Cyclops and take some pictures of the valley because, let me zoom out a little bit. You can see all the way down the valley, and it's a really cool place. And it's all kinds of viewpoints along the way here too, because you're kind of walking along this ridge, but you're still doing some climbing. You get up to Mount Webster, and then proceed to Mount Jackson, and it's tough going. It's not an easy trail, and then you go through the Alpine Bog, and that was really cool. My foot got totally soaked in mud, but it's still pretty cool to walk through this bog, and it's kind of like an open area, and you can see the mountains all around you. You can see Mount Washington off in the distance. And speaking of which, the reason we are stopping here, and we stopped here really early, is because if you look at the presidentials, this green area is all above Alpine. There's no camping up there. So you have to run all through these mountains. And that's Mount Monroe and Mount Washington right there, and then the AT comes all the way up through here. Anyway, that would have been a 23-mile day for us to make it all the way to Osgood Tent Site, and we just couldn't make it, so we just stopped short so that we could do it. And we're not taking any chances going over Mount Washington because some of the worst weather in the United States, highest recorded winds in the world of 231 miles per hour, and the weather changes super quick. So we're just going to hang out. Hopefully the weather is good tomorrow, but it doesn't really look like it. So we might actually have to zero here in our tent and wait for the bad weather to roll through tomorrow. But we'll have to see. If we wake up and the weather's good, we might go for it.